And I'm back for episode 2 of MeatballCraft. We're starting off with another today. We're going to get some glowstone. I'm probably going to go stab a couple wither skeletons and grab some quartz. I see some draconium dust right there. I wonder if that has EMC. Probably not, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it's time to gather some resources, and we have a, what do you call it? An exchange table to make. Alright, there's been a slight change in plans, and that's because I was looking at the recipe for things. A, golden lassos, and then B, we can get there's nothing to do with the recipe. Golden lassos. But if we look at look for the egg, we have black ink eggs here, which can spawn black ink chickens, which can then just lay dye for us. So we need to leave one here because we're gonna need stuff for it. But do we actually need the dye? Yes, we need the dye. What ink sac creates too. So yeah, it's definitely a big ask here. So what we're gonna do here is we get a stack of them. Okay, I was looking at this quest earlier. Okay, so this explains the chickens actually, which is fantastic. So we have a little thing for nesting pens here, just hatchery. Egg nest. That it's just hay bales, and you know what we have out here? Hay bales. So, what we want to do here is for sure get a lot of these to go ahead and get ourselves some black ink chickens because we're gonna need a lot of ink. And we don't have the transmutation table yet, so that's that, and I'll get on that. Okay, so to create a nesting pen here, we just need to create ourselves an egg nest, which has EMC, which is really cool. Then we're also going to need a nesting pen, which just takes more wood. We gotta have different kinds of wood in here, right? Or am I just out of wood? There's no way. No, we have wood right here. Oak wood. It's becoming a real mess. So here we go. We have our nesting pen, which is all well and good. We can go ahead and put this down, probably out here with the horses, to be honest. So here's our nesting pen. It looks like it has an inventory, but we'll go ahead and automate this at some points, and by some point I mean almost right away. So what we'll do here is go ahead and just here. You don't need to be here actually. We'll put you here, and then once I make another hopper, that's where you'll go. So for right now, we need to claim our reward here. We have our animal net, and to use it, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just throw some of these down, see if we get a chance of spawning them. There we go. We got a black ink chicken. So I think if we go ahead and do this. There we go. So we have a black ink chicken, and they will produce this ink sacs over time. I'm not going to set up a lot right now. Can I just remove them like this? I can. Okay. Please remove them with the net also, and I'm going to leave them there for now. Just because we have other stuff to do, and when I actually build a base, I'll make a whole area for a lot of chickens, because I think they'll be very useful. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but that really weird furnace thing that we found, last episode, this one, I guess, is a real, like, has some lore. You have the flint and furnace, and you gotta use your brain to figure out how to get there, but just something I thought I'd figure out if someone didn't already point that out in the last episode, which is not uploaded yet. I'm just sitting on it for now. I want to keep playing, so yeah. While I was talking and doing with the chicken, this should be empty now, and we should have quite a bit of iron shards. Go ahead and make as many as we can for now, and then I think this is really just used for... We'll need that for other catalysts as well, so we might as well save a couple of these. And then we need some black iron slates, and then to create this stuff, we need more iron ingots, so we're just going to need a lot more iron. I'll have to go mining again, which is fine. So we'll have to go mining for some more iron, but before I do that, let's see what else we need. So for this stuff, I really wanted to get a different way to get luminescence, because we don't have that much gunpowder. I don't think we have enough gunpowder to supply or to like craft as much as we need. Yeah, we only have 15 gunpowder in here. I think that's all we have just in general. Again, I have to clean this stuff out, but yeah. So I'm gonna go mining, and then I'm also gonna go deal with the villagers, because villagers have a way of trading. Luminescence has just one gunpowder and one emerald and a lot of redstone, which we have a lot of. we can craft a lot of it this way, and that's our approach we'll take. Yeah, and also to get them over here, I'm probably gonna use a golden lasso with string and golden nuggets. Probably. Not that they have to be here, but you know, it could be nice. There we go. Well, at the village, we found actual additions place, so I'm gonna go ahead and steal their loot crates, or not their loot crates, the stuff, because I need it. I'll take a block of coal as well, because I can't take these, right? Right, yeah. You can't steal the Such a weird thing, but I like it. Alright, I have a new home for our guy here. We'll go ahead, do this for now, put him there, block him in, and now he's even got a nice window. Isn't it nice? Anyway, this guy does the apples to emerald trade, which is fantastic for two reasons. A, it's a great way to create a bucket load of EMC. And B, we need emeralds right now, so there we go. We got 7 emeralds. Cool. We also can't forget that once we craft one table, we get a 16 luminescence for free, so I'm probably going to make just a little bit of luminescence here, and then from there, hopefully we don't need too much more. So we need, what was the crafting recipe? We're going to grab some gunpowder. No way to craft gunpowder that we could have access to. Apparently there's a gunpowder chicken, which I don't know where to find those. Yeah, I guess that's the only way aside from somehow getting more. So we'll just convert everything we have into it. I have a feeling it's not going to be enough, but at least emeralds give us more than usual. Let's go and craft ourselves a table. Okay, so according to my calculations, you need 8 per crafting table. Since we need 3 tables, we'll need 24 of these. And we have 27. That'll be just enough. Don't want to make too much because we need to save some, I think. I just made too much. Am I stupid or am I stupid? My brain just shut off. Then we need some of these to make at least 3 of these. Do not make too many of those. That'll be a very bad time. And then from here, we have enough blank slates left. And now we can just go ahead and craft. We need aluminum brass, actually. Aluminum brass. Aluminum brass, please. I know we have. Do we not have any? We might not have any, actually. Might need to make it. Now we have the aluminum brass that we need. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves 3 of these. That should be a quest. We get luminescence, crescent wand, and the omni wand. If I understand it correctly, you just combine these in a crafting table, and now the omni wand can do crescent hammer type things, which is very cool. So go ahead and place this down somewhere. It doesn't really matter at this point. We should be able to go ahead and craft ourselves. Not that, because I almost overcrafted. Almost lost my cool there for a second. So yeah, we have 2 more in our inventory, which is why we have this, and this has to be crafted inside of this one. That's why you need 3. So this one just takes gold, actually, which is a lot easier for us. So we can just go ahead and craft ourselves 8 of these. So we need 8. I guess you can't craft it in there, which is fine. Let's see if that's enough for us, then we'll craft it. Okay, I think we have everything we need to make this crafting table. Fantastic. The advanced crafting table tier 2. Yes. That should be another quest for us. Go ahead and claim that. Got a ring of fire resistance, which is be really nice. My strategy in the nether was just to avoid everything, and if something tries to attack me, just run away. Because everyone is mean in the nether. So we get empty sack of holding. So we get, oh cool, so we can transport containers, which is pretty cool. And now from here, the Philosopher's Stone. So to get the Philosopher's Stone, we can just take some of our, we'll get the quest for it at least. We do have some glowstone hanging around still. We'll use that, and then from here we go and claim this quest. I probably won't just yet, but we unlock this one. This is what we really want here. We need 4 glowstone, redstone, a mithril ingot found in the elemental chamber in the nether. We must go hunting for mithril, I guess. I finally found this thing. It's like the one thing in MeatballCraft that's super rare to spawn. Oh my god, it took forever to find this. And they spawn a lot of blizz also, so I'm not going in there. We're going under. Okay, I grabbed as much as I could without getting absolutely blasted by them. So now we have some mithril ingots. We need some redstone and some glowstone. Redstone check. Glowstone need more. We need what? 3 more? Let's do 4 for our thing we're about to get. I'm so excited. Philosopher's Stone. There we go. That gives us a miner's ring, which I don't know what that does. Oh, applies haste 1 and a philosopher's stone. So cool. So now we can add this on with our glove, and I think we just get a lot of haste now, right? Maybe more? Maybe not. I don't know. And to craft the transmutation tablet, we need stone and obsidian. I think we can manage that. I hope we can manage that. Do I have just normal stone laying around in any of these? Whatever. We can make more. It no longer matters. Go ahead, start crafting that, and then put this down somewhere else. And then all we need now is obsidian. Oh, thank you. It's been so long. It's been a whole episode. And it is done. We should be able to craft one of these bad boys in just a normal crafting table. Boom! Transmutation table. Thank God, dude. Oh, I can't. It doesn't sit on the walls like that. Oh well. It doesn't really matter. Now I'm gonna start dumping all the stuff we have that we can learn in here. Oh yeah, the water bucket, the chicken. Can't do that, but I'll get the rest of it. Yeah, I think I've cleaned out everything out of all of these chests. Anything that has an EMC value has been removed and put in the tablet. I think so, for the most part at least. And we wound up with 1.2 million EMC. Fantastic. Next up is getting infinite EMC. And after doing a little bit of trading with the druid that we took back, we gained 600,000 EMC just off that trade. And I think he's pretty much... Oh, he's reset again. Let's see. Yeah, so like I unlocked some mushroom trades. That's 384 for 16,000. So it's definitely a good return here. And then bottle of enchanting, I guess, is that last one. And this spider is gonna get destroyed because I'm tired of listening to him. And to get an infinite EMC loop kind of going here, we need to get this covalent stuff going. Everything else we should know. Oh, there's a silver chest. Oh, manual ingots. I would say that's a problem. They closed. But I did do quite a bit of mining, so we should have a little bit of manual just hanging around. Well, that we can make at least. And all these covalence dusts are pretty easy to make. So high is coal and that. So it's what? 8.3. Yeah, no easy dupe there. So we've grabbed some coal, diamonds. Going to make ourselves some high covalence dust. Learn that. Medium is just redstone and iron. So grab that. And then what's low? Low is just stone and charcoal specifically. Okay. Don't know why that's a thing, but whatever. Don't we have more logs laying around somewhere? I thought I did for sure. I guess not. We do. They're just not called logs. So I don't want to do that one. Doesn't really matter. But oh, there's our stone we can learn. Make some charcoal for us. Cool. I needed cobblestone, not normal stone, so whoops. Go ahead and grab some cobblestone, put that back, get the low covalence, and then get this covalence. Cool. And then while we make the manual and auto output everything else we have here, I'm gonna go ahead and expand our thing here. And actually, I'm gonna wait for this to finish, then we'll expand it this way a little bit and then up. Now we go to make 2 alchemical chests, followed by 2 energy condensers. There we go. And pull us back. I was also going through our quests, and I didn't see that gave us a reward, but we got a thing here to get 1 block of redstone. It kind of gives you early game pointers here, and a thermoelectric generator to get started. We're not going to worry about that just yet. We probably will later today, but not right now. And to help open up our options for duplicating, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. We're going to start crafting like dark matter, red matter, all of that. We do have enough EMC for it. So dark matter here is pretty easy. It's a block of diamond followed by Eternus fuel. Eternus fuel is Mobius fuel. Mobius fuel is alchemical fuel. Alchemical fuel is just coal. So if we just grab some coal, and where did I put that stone? And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do is probably just go ahead and craft our way. Oh, we can't. That doesn't have an EMC value. That's kind of annoying, actually. I thought it'd have an EMC value. I did not read the fine print or at all, for that matter. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and craft Mobius fuel. Be another quest for us. Where are these quests being complete anyway? Magical Mastery. Over here. So I guess we get the Book of the Alchemist. What does this do? Does this give us everything we need? Oh, no, it's just a really weird thing. Okay, can I put this in here? Probably not. No. Not reading it. Just 1 stack of coal is 1 Eternus fuel, and we're going to need 8. Okay, so we need 7 more stacks of coal, which isn't really that bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There we go. Here's 1 piece of dark matter. We're losing. No, we're right about where we thought we were. So there we go. Dark matter, and then we're gonna need red matter. More Eternus. Oh my god. And bada bing, bada boom. Red matter is ours. We might as well go ahead and teach the system how to make a block of red matter also, since we have the EMC for it. And there we go. After red matter, there is deep blue matter, but we're, I assume, nowhere near being able to make this stuff. So we're not going to worry about it. And plus, it's a lot more EMC than we have. And we're going to speed run this infinite loop. It's going to be pretty easy to make, but also pretty hard at the same time. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to slap a dragon until they give us their hearts. And then, next thing we need to do is also go ahead and, what do you call it? Get some other stuff together. So what I'm going to plan on doing here is dragon heart here. So fire dragon, or I think any of the dragons do it, I think. No, it's just a fire dragon, actually. But I'm pretty sure there's a fire dragon close by. And this does get used up in the craft. So we get 4 blaze rods, which is 15, so it's 3, 45, 6,000 into 8,000, I think. So it's definitely a net gain of about 2,000. And the faster we can do it, the better. So what we're going to need here is a crafter, tier 3, I think. And this is pretty easy to make. It doesn't seem to be too changed at all. Oh, we will need some aluminum brass, some mana steel, which could be harder to get. Or we're going to use our crafting table and get the mana steel and just get yellorium instead. So that's definitely going to be the way we go for that. Yellorium comes from yellorite ore, which is in the overworld. So yeah, all easy stuff to get. So right now I need the zombie to shut the fuck up, please. I'll make some shurikens to go fight a dragon. And we'll collect the other stuff and speedrun this. Please. Oh god. Back. Nope. Nope. Okay. And to make a shuriken, we need knife blades. And to make knife blades, we're going to need rosette block, limonite block, which is easy enough to get at this point, if I don't already have enough for it. Blank pattern and manual and large sword blades. So we're going to need the large sword blades. Large sword. That's pretty easy for us. So we'll make that. We already have manual we can make. And yeah, we'll be good. 1 large blade cast, and it takes 8 per, so we're gonna have to put make some more manual. Not really a big deal. Should be fine. Go make some more, I guess. We have enough. Turns out we don't have what I thought we did, so I need to go ahead and make a hammer because I'm kind of tired of just mining little chunks here. And we need to make Tinker's tools anyway. So to make this, I know we have an Ascended Sapphire because I know I took it out of the Dragon's Den last time. Oh, we have 3. So there's 1, and then just some diamonds, and yeah. So we should be good here. I think it needs another plank, right? And then go ahead and make ourselves a hammerhead. So we're also going to need a pet tinker's plate. This thing also. So it's just going to be obsidian, which is much easier. Go ahead, grab this. Do one of these. I don't have the head, not the head, the thing for it, the pattern. Go ahead and craft it out here then. Not that big of a deal. We're also going to need the tough rod. Where is it? Yeah, I think it's right here. Right here, so obsidian sticks. Okay, so that's just obsidian again. They have EMC also, so we'll go ahead and just teach the system how to make these. Put everything back. I don't know why they have a EMC, but I mean, whatever. I'm not really complaining. Just seems like a random thing to have. So there we go. Another tough rod. Cool. I know we're gonna need some more gold to go ahead and create better casts out of these, but is there anything else I'm missing? Oh, a tough binding also. Tough binding is just obsidian stick. So yeah, I'll get it all together. I'll make ourselves a hammer. All right, we have everything for our tools. For our hammer, I want to go with a cobalt rod for the speed, manual and head for the durability and everything, and then ardite plates because they can eat stone to give us more durability. Our mining speed's pretty slow, but that's to be expected because it is a hammer. So we'll go ahead and name this Hammer, just because I have no originality. And the next one, going with a cobalt head, ardite binding, and this thing, so and the cobalt tool rod to make sure we don't lose durability. Things like that. Go ahead and make that. We don't really need that anymore. Use this as a sword, I guess, for now. I don't really feel like making a sword right now, so I'm not going to. But right now we have 3 modifiers left on both of these. So what we're going to go ahead and do is get some things for them. So depending on how you made your tool here, you can put a diamond on it first. I usually put a diamond or an emerald, sometimes both, usually not. Since we only have 3 modifiers right now. A diamond will add 500 durability to this, and it'll increase the mining speed by 0.2, which I don't think is worth it. But an emerald increases it by 50%, so we get a lot more durability out of it. So we're for sure going to go with an emerald on this one. And then here, again, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, but you get a whole 1 point increase in, well, mining, no, 0.5 in mining. I'm looking at the wrong thing, haven't I? Yeah, mining speed's 2.1, yeah. And 2.3, okay, so I was looking at the right thing. Okay, so mining speed here is 12. Putting a diamond on gives 12.5. Emerald doesn't really increase it, but we get just about the same amount of durability increase. So I'm going to go ahead and use diamond in this case. So yeah, it just depends on the tool you make or which thing you use. And then also depending on your tool will depend on what you want for either speed or luck. In this case, I kind of want to go with luck. I don't really need a lot of speed on this thing since it's already pretty fast. I just want to get the most EMC I kind of can out of it right now. So I think luck 1's fine for now. And then let's go ahead and go for, I mean, we might as well go all the way, shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? We should probably just go all the way. And just go for full fortune here. Needs more. There we go. We got fortune 3 on this thing now, which is cool. I'm pretty sure that's the fortune 3 is the highest one. Yeah, so fortune 3, so it's maxed out on fortune. For this, I don't really care. I just want it to be way faster than it is. So we're going to go ahead and smack it with as much haste as we possibly can. And that's pretty much the goal for that one. So yeah, now we have 7.01 instead of like the 2 we had earlier, which is a lot better. And as we use these tools, we will level them up. So, and get unlock access to more modifiers. So don't have to worry about it too much right away. We're still trying to kill this guy. I've never seen him before. He's got a lot of health, but he's stuck in the web. So this is probably my best chance at killing him, to be honest. Yeah, this thing says 7.1, but it seems pretty fast. I'm gonna make a dank null. This thing is mining up a bunch of stuff, and it's really good, but my inventory is filling up not even every 5 minutes. So it's way too good, and that's the problem. Suffering from success. So this is just a simple dank null and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it. We'll just grab as many as we need. I won't make you guys watch this. Oh, it should have just gone straight for this one. I'm assuming we don't have the lime dye. Can we get green dye? Cactus green? That thing we can get, or just like lime dye in general. We don't have any cactus. I have not seen any either, so probably not. All right, so what's gonna be? What about you? Cyan? Where do I get cyan from? Couldn't find a single cactus, but I did find some mystical green flowers. So that should be able to get us our dye. Assuming we have bone meal, we absolutely do. Go ahead and get some of this down. Then what you want to do is go ahead and turn these into the petals. Lay them down. Before I do that, I don't forget where they are. Grab shears. You can't break them with your hand. Lay them down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shear, 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 shear. And now we've turned 2 into 4. And we'll continue this process. Then you'll need a pestle and mortar. Put it here. And now I got floral lime stuff. Go ahead, just toss all this in. Let the system learn it. And now this can be used with our glass to go ahead and make ourselves lime green and glass. And there we go. A tier 6 dank null. Fantastic. And I found a mining backpack. Of course, now I find one. And honestly, this is a pretty good combo. Got the hammer going at supersonic speeds. Our dank null is picking up all the cobblestone and like diorite and all that. This mining backpack is now picking up all the ores we get. This is kind of a good deal. Alright, I'm not really sure what the deal is with this rosite, but I've cleared out this entire area and I found 0. I'm on Y18. If you check here on the roll gen on the overworld, it says 18 right here. It should be good. It should be spawning. But it's not. I'm not seeing any. I don't know what to do. So right now I'm going to take a break because we have a lot of ores to process at this point. And our mining level is leveling up both on our hammer and on our Advent of Ascension stuff. Or what I think that's what it is. And now I'm getting like random drops from mining, which is great. Because now we're getting like ender pearls and extra coal and stuff. He likes how much I mined. Does that mean I get extra stuff? Let's see, because I get like an extra boost of stuff. I'm not sure. Don't know. Don't care. There we go. I made it just a little bit bigger, so now it can hold a lot more in here because it was getting really annoying. Because it can only hold like 20 ores, but now I can process the rest of them. Oh my god! Finally. Look at this hammer, dude. It's comfortable. It's already leveled up. We're already halfway to the next level before I found some rosite in here, and this is a big. Wow. Well, I could have found this sooner. I cleared all this out to find that. While we're waiting on that stuff to smelt, though, which should be done. We'll switch it out now. Make sure that gets poured out first. I want to get the volcanic amulet. I'm thinking that should work. Maybe not. Actually, 32 EMC per operation. Or walking in the sky to make it stop. That could be worth it just for that. We'll have to see. But, yeah, maybe we'll get it later. Maybe not right now. But our laminite's going, so now we should be able to create our knife blade to get the heart, to get the loop going. Finally! The knife blade. All that for the knife blade. This thing better be super OP. I assume it will be, but, you know. Go get some more stuff to smelt. There we go, a manual shuriken. And what we'll go ahead and do here is just throw... Oh, it's only got 87 uses on it. We might need a diamond. Possibly an emerald. Just a diamond though, probably. if I had to guess. Go ahead and throw a diamond on this bad boy. Should boost us by 1 attack. And some. Okay, so we just want more uses out of it, really. And then the rest of it, we can just go ahead and put... There we go. We got a 10.85. Not the best, but we can throw it, which makes it better. Go find that dragon and see what this does. I actually have no idea where it is. I haven't seen it anywhere. And I think it would be on my map if it was here. But it's not. Okay, I think I found him. Let's see if we get eaten alive or not. Because a very damaged helmet and some damaged boots. That's doing a lot better than I thought it would, honestly. Oh yeah. Shurikens are the way. I can wear no armor at all, and you can't touch me, buddy. 1 HP left. He's dead. So I guess one downside about this is the durability is pretty low. Kind of sucks. So I think now we just right click on it somewhere. Yeah. All the bones. Dragon heart. Also looks like the dragon bones are EMCable, so I'm going to go ahead and have the system learn those. Speaking of dragon heart, I didn't even see this. It says the dragon heart loop is the best EMC farmer in the early game. Floor blaze rods have a combined EMC value of 6100, a diamond's value of 8100. The crafter from RF tools can be used to automate making diamonds from blaze rods. Make sure you set it to extract mode, and diamonds can be piped into an energy condenser Mark II to make more blaze rods than you started with. Well, that's what I was planning on doing. I did not know this was here. Now I just need to cook up one more piece of Yolorium here. Once this finishes, grab that, grab this, come over to our tier 1, and we'll be able to craft ourselves a machine frame. Huzzah! Next up is the crafter tier 1. Yep. Here's the tier 1, and then let's see, tier 2. I don't know if these are quests or not, so I guess I should be putting them in my inventory. And tier 3. Very cool, very nice. Now we have our crafter. We need a way to move the items around, and we just so happen to be in a biome that is good for integrated dynamics. Because the one bottleneck with this farm is the speed at which you can move your items. And for those of you who don't know, you can make integrated dynamics move your stuff extremely quickly. And to get into integrated dynamics, and to get into this, I can't talk right now. We'll need to get a couple things up and running real quick, which really isn't too bad. So we're going to need a drying basin, which has an EMC value, and a squeezer, which has an EMC value, which is pretty nice. It seems pretty easy to craft on. Block of iron, sticks. Yep, cool. So there we go. Went ahead and made the squeezer. Forgot to put the recipe up there, but now we can just learn it. All well and good. And then now we need the drying basin, which is also pretty easy, it seems. Just need logs. Let's see. Grab 6 of these. And an ink sac, I think it was. And 2 iron. I put the iron away. 1, 2. Get this. And now we have a drying basin. Put that away. And now we can get this out again. I was going to say we'd go for the mechanical, but they're making it a little harder than it needs to be, I think. So we got to go to the end and do that. And we're not doing that this episode. That's for sure. So what we're going to need here is some logic cables. And then we're going to need some item interfaces and things like that. We also need a way to get silk touch right now, because I just realized that enriched mineral wood has an EMC value. So instead of me cutting down all these trees and getting like 4 or 5, we can just get a lot of it pretty quickly. I've cut down about 6 trees, 7 trees maybe, and we've only got 25. So the next way we're doing it is just getting this. So there's a couple ways to do that. We're either try and go for the silk touch enchantment, which probably isn't going to happen right now, let's be honest. Yeah, it's dark enchantress. It's off. We don't really have that, which is fine. But what we should have is a silky jewel. That gives your thing silk touch. So silky jewel is just emerald, and silky cloth. Silky cloth is just gold surrounded by string, which we for sure should have enough string laying around. We need 4, so we need 32. Yeah, we have enough string. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do here. We're gonna go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4 gold, and then what we'll do is just do it like this, like this. We'll grab ourselves an emerald. Then we will make ourselves a silky jewel. Very cool. I'm not going to put on this pickaxe. I'm going to make a whole different one just for silk touch because this one already has fortune on it. So, all right, went ahead and we'll get a cobalt pickaxe here. And we'll put the silky jewel on. Then we'll put a diamond on and get some more, stuff out of it. And then we'll go ahead and make it a little bit faster. And there we go. Now we have this nice pickaxe. We're just building up our arsenal here. And now I just need to go find an enriched mineral log, which should not be hard. Right there. And let's hope this works. I use silk touch on this. We get an enriched mineral wood log. Sweet. Look at my tower of enriched mineral. Yes. And the best part is we get the mineral and then we get the log back, so we don't spend any EMC doing this at all. Fantastic. Oh yeah, that's way more efficient. Much better. Much better. We'll go ahead and just make a couple of these. A stack. That's probably fine. And then item interface. We're gonna need chests. Easy enough for us at this point. We're gonna get ourselves a item interface or 2. And then we're gonna need an item importer also, which means we'll need an input variable. Which just needs cards, which needs paper. Yeah, getting all these crystals is what I was most worried about, but since that's not a problem, get some variables there. And I'm probably gonna need a input, this thing, and now all we need is a sticky piston, and we just need to make a piston, which our system does not know how to make as of now. I'll teach you how to do that, and the sticky piston also. And there we go. We have an input variable transformer, and now I can make our item importer. Cool. The next thing we need to do here is we have our crafter here, which is all well and good. I'm gonna have a super temporary setup for it. I'm probably gonna put it right next to our smeltery, or let's put it over here. It doesn't really matter. But what we'll do is just go ahead and put. We have other stuff we need also, but like this thing also requires power, just so you know. But we did get one of these specter coils. Let's go ahead and place that there. This should start just filling up with power. And I don't think it should go fast enough that we... I don't know how much a craft takes. I'm hoping 128 to take is fine. But we'll see. One thing about this is we're going to need a condenser Mark II. And to get a condenser Mark II here, you see that we need a little bit of, well, EMC. So you need at least 4... 5, 6 mil, I would say, and we don't have 6 mil, if you can see that. So we're gonna have to get some more EMC. So get that extra EMC. I'm gonna have to do this craft by hand for a little bit, which kind of sucks, but it's what it has to get done. And we don't have any blaze rods, so I'm gonna have to go slap a blaze. I'm probably gonna die, but oh well, it's worth it. Okay, I did not die. I didn't even get touched, and I got out of there as fast as I could before I did die. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab our blaze rods. Do as much at a time as we can. And then just like this, we will craft as many diamonds as possible. I don't remember what we started at, but it's definitely more than we had. Because now we're at 2.9, so let's go ahead and do it again and see. So 2.925 is how much we had. Let's see. All right, we had 2.9. 3.5. So yeah, we'll definitely be there pretty quickly. Just testing out our crafter here, and it would seem that fast mode is too fast for how much power we can produce, but that's fine, honestly. There we go. We've cleared 10.5 mil. So now we should be able to make our Mark II, no problem. So we're going to need some dark matter, which I didn't teach it how to make the block form of it. That's my fault. Dark matter. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That took all of it pretty much. And then now we're seeing our energy condenser that is somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Found it. All right. And there we go. 1 energy condenser, Mark II. All right, let's see if I understand this right. So we have a thing here that needs to make blaze rods, right? So this one needs to make blaze rods. I put it in here to specify that. And then I can just go ahead and give you a stack of diamonds to start off with. Cool. And now we have all these blaze rods. So now we can take these blaze rods and pipe them into here. Which basically means we need to program our cards here, I think. I think this... And I think we need a variable programmer, I think, if I remember correctly. To make one of these, we need one of these. To make one of these, we need a block of crystallized mineral, which is no problem for us. We're going to need a crafting table as well. I think I did see that. So what we'll need to do here is get a block of this, that, boom, a logic programmer, turn it into the portable one. Here, I think I put the variable card into here. And then item. Okay, nope. Give that back. I need to grab a blaze rod, I think. So get the blaze rod. What can I do with this now? Nothing? Okay. Now you're being weird. So let's see. So if I open the programmer, put this in, check our item, then put a blaze rod in here. So it will only extract blaze rods, I think. And if I put that in here, oh, we need an exporter, not that. So we need to, I think, change this around, I think. A, this dude needs to leave. B, I got it to work. So this will take all of the blaze rods out and convert them into diamonds. And then the next thing we need to do is we get another item importer. We need to make more of these, I think. That's unfortunate. But what we need to do now is get another item in interface and all that, and I'll get it all together and show you the completed system. And there we go. I have our infinite loop here set up all well, nice and good. It's not completely done yet because it needs to be able to take all the excess stuff and convert it to other things. And we also need to upgrade our power because our power can't quite... Well, actually, with the rate it is now, I thought this would be faster, to be honest with you. Oh, there it is. It's on 20 tick operation. 1. Now it'll go as fast as it possibly can. And then this also needs to get put to a 1 per operation, I think. And now let's go as fast as it can. And we'll get more blaze rods than we started with. And then once this blaze rod thing fills up, we will need to put them somewhere else so that we can get more. So we can actually farm the EMC off this, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, slowly over time, I only had like maybe a row and a half of blaze rods here to start with, and now we are completely full of blaze rods. And I think over time what's going to happen here is we'll just fill up with more EMC than we need. I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, so all the excess diamonds, I guess, in here can come out. Yeah, that makes sense, because once this will fill up, it'll backlog after a little bit, and then we will take the diamonds out of here. It says here you can dump the excess blaze rods, but I don't think it matters if you dump the excess blaze rods or the excess diamonds. The diamonds will take longer to build up, but yeah, either way it would work, because you can set a priority here on your stuff here. So if it's priority 0, it'll go in there first, and then wherever you set priority 1 to will be second. So yeah, you do diamonds or the blaze rods. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. I'm going to do the diamonds just because. There we go. The loop is completed. I will probably figure out a way between episodes to see if I can get it to pull more blaze rods per tick. Because right now it seems like it's not going per tick. That seems like it's just a lie. So Oh. Aha. There it is. And now our power can't keep up. But so yeah, next episode we'll probably get our power situation figured out. But yeah, now this is some speed, baby. But yeah, so and then the priority works the other way. So higher priority gets more. So like once it fills up with diamonds, we won't we have priority 0. So and this one has priority -1. So meaning that this doesn't get any diamonds at all until this is completely filled up. You can siphon the blaze rods if you want. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. But I'm just doing diamonds to make sure we always have a backlog of blaze rods and it never stops. And we're making blocks of red matter here because that's the most we can make per block. So it just makes sense to do that. And yeah, that is our infinite EMC loop all done and dusted. Long road to get here, but we're here. And got our EMC up and running. Infinite EMC loop, killed some dragons. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, call to action. Hello, yes, goodbye. And you know, before I go, I was just sitting here like I'm tired of listening to this dude. We don't need him anymore either. You served your purpose well. Be proud. Be proud.